everybody. We're in Mancos, Colorado, and we're getting ready to do a trail ride. Rustler's Roost Outfitters. They have all-day trail rides, 2 to 3 hour trail rides. Pretty good rates and beautiful scenery. So if you get a chance to come to Mancos, Colorado, check out Rustler's Roost. We had a great setup for you guys today, and look forward to showing you. So stay tuned. Houston is our guide.
And the more that you relax on him and start kind of riding him like you're driving a big car, you'll actually feel that different. I tell you, well, now we'll get the rest of it. Anybody have any questions so far?
No, just feel free to tell us about the area and anything that's cool.
Yeah, I definitely will. And once we go on the ride more and more, we'll get more into it. Kind of just getting on from the ground, move your saddle over a little bit. Riding a big horse like this, stuff seems to move. There you go, sir. You're all set to go. The Mancos Valley is called, the only word they can find for it in English is resting place. That's why they say this little town of Mancos, when everybody came over from Spain and everywhere else, this was a good place to rest their horses at. So that's how it's named Mancos. Everybody calls it Mancos, but the real name is Mancos. It's also home for the Anasazi Indians before it was the Spaniards. We're allowed to just kind of get out here and explore all of our back lakes.
Get up there. Good boy.
Your horses are going to try to eat here at this rabbit brush. Just pull their heads and don't let them eat. They're like a big dog. The more you give them treats, the more they're going to keep wanting treats and more treats. Always check your mud puddles, see what keep crossing, but looks like just horses and dogs do that one. If you want your horses to get away from those trees, just pick them up and pull them over this way to me. They won't munch so much.
Grab a snack.
Just like the dog.
Just grab the quick bite. And that's that fox inn I was telling y'all about. So that fox runs into there, and his whole house is all that dirt pile that we're seeing there.
Wow.
So you can kind of see where the dog's been trying to get in there after him, but he runs right into that hole. So I don't know if Fox is living on family or just by himself in there. And that's a deer leg that Coda has there.
Right on the edge. Don't be doing that.
Try.
Oh, come on, Amber. Yeah, he eats about every 3 or 4 seconds. Oh, this is gorgeous.
Those are prairie dogs that were hearing screams at a distance out there.
Really?
Come on. They're all over the place out here.
Can you hunt those?
Yeah, they're free range. I mean,
Kind of like coyotes then, in Iowa.
You can start blasting them from your horse if you really wanted to.
Oh man, I wish I had a rifle.
Kind of a nuisance down there.
Go.
They make giant holes for the horses to step in. And your horse not edge. I know what you're thinking. You know, your horse is kind of running a little close. They got 4 legs for a reason. They got all 4 on our back, all of our back legs.
Get there. Good boy.
So your horse are going to try to eat here at this rabbit brush. Just pull their heads and don't let them eat. They're like a big dog. The more you give them treats, the more they're going to keep wanting treats and more treats. Always check your mud puddles, see what keep crossing, but looks like just horses and dogs do that one. If you want your horses to get away from those trees, just pick them up and pull them over this way to me. They won't munch so much.
Grab a snack.
Just like the dog.
Just grab the quick bite. And that's that fox den I was telling y'all about. So that fox runs into there, and his whole house is all that dirt pile that we're seeing there.
Wow.
So you can kind of see where the dog's been trying to get in there after him, but he runs right into that hole. So I don't know if Fox is living on family or just by himself in there. And that's a deer leg that Coda has there. He doesn't know that Scooby-Doo carried all the way back this far. Your horse is very hungry, Father.
Yeah, there's a reason why he's the biggest one. He's a hungry boy.
Let us enter some pines through here. This tree to our right has juniper berries on it. You can actually eat them the right time of year. Right now they're so small, probably wouldn't taste too good. But when they get a little bit bigger blue, they're actually really good if you're dehydrated. Those are juniper berries.
All right, cool.
Tastes like gin.
That's cool to know. Oh yeah, I can't get a snack. But you can.
That's Weber right there in the distance, and that's a really nice view off in there.
All right, buddy. All right, all right. Oh, that's pretty. Right on the edge. Don't be doing that.
Try.
Oh, come on, Emma. Yeah, he eats about every 3 or 4 seconds.
Time.
Oh, this is gorgeous.
Those are prairie dogs that we're hearing screams at a distance out there.
Really?
Come on. They're all over the place out here.
Can you hunt those?
Yeah, they're free range. I mean,
Kind of like coyotes then, in Iowa.
you can start blasting them from your horse if you really wanted to.
Oh man, I wish I had a rifle.
Kind of a nuisance down there.
Go.
They make giant holes for the horses to step in. And your horse won't fall down that edge. You know what you're thinking? You know your horse is kind of running a little close. They
You
got 4 legs for a reason. They keep them all on solid land. You couldn't even force them to go down there.
Good to know. That would be cool. I suppose they don't want to do anything that will hurt themselves. Yeah. Looks like a good little camp.
Just grab the stick.
He's got the stick in his mouth.
He does. He's dragging it.
Get it, Scooby.
Get it. Oh, what'd you find? Found something.
What you got, buddy?
Go get there for a minute and find another spot to go dig from. Dig in that spot for a minute. For tarantulas, it's that time of year they should be coming out.
Tarantulas?
Tarantulas. Took a ride day before yesterday. We've seen 5 during our ride.
5?
Holy crap.
How big are these things?
Good
Oh.
size. They're definitely all big of that. I definitely wasn't gonna get off the horse and measure them up.
I guess I thought they only lived in warm climates.
That's what surprised me. I didn't know we had them. And you know, it's kind of funny. We were taking a ride. These people just got done going to Mesa Verde, and they came out here and they're like, "Yeah, Mesa Verde just had a whole bunch of tarantulas." And I was like, "No, we don't have them out here." And sure enough, we did.
Hey, you just got to do me.
Way better than the gondola ride.
Yeah, I could do this every day.
Oh yeah. Well, my butt's gonna have to get used to it.
That's always the funnest videos when y'all get off.
I'll probably have to be like, just fall off.
It's just throw a mattress under the horse.
They'll come fill us for you.
Loosen up the saddle and just let you slide around to the belly.
My luck, my boss was showing up all at the same time.
What'd you do?
Explain. I trust you. I'll find out.
That looks like he's dancing.
Heck, you know, it would really be good if I had a colt that was halfway broke and you guys could get a video of me riding one.
That would be awesome.
I don't have anything that's not broke right now.
What time do you guys do that? Like a special time of year?
No, it really means that's first of summer. You have a lot of green horses that are your Wrangler horses, but it's that time of year that all the green horses now are all solids. And this little mare that I'm riding, she's actually a guest horse. She was just the easiest to catch.
Nice.
don't want to keep a whole bunch of things on feed bill, especially during the winter.
Oh, I suppose, yeah.
So the
Makes
ones
sense.
that work during the summer and actually make money, they get to stay on the ranch. Yeah, some got to find the rest of their homes.
You guys have any wild horses in this area?
Yeah. So actually, we're on a BLM right now. And maybe only 3 miles, 4 miles, straight down this canyon, down Weber. There's herds of wild horses. So I couldn't. Up in the air, they could make it all the way here. I mean, if they decided to come this way, there's no fences. I mean, there's fences. Everything y'all see to the right-hand side is the ranch. There's no fences out here, so anything can come down there from McPhee or even Weber and kind of come down the canyon. And when we had a lot of water down here, we had a lot of elk, a lot of deer showing up.
Nice. Might have picked a good day to do this.
But it would not be impossible for a wild horse to show up.
All right.
So imagine back in the day, only ride up to 13 to 14 miles a day on horseback. And that's if you're not riding with a wagon. That's if you're just taking a riding horse with a pack horse. You could probably go 12 to 13 miles a day.
Wow.
Your wagons were only averaging maybe 5 to 6 miles a day.
So long
And that,
day
and,
to
you know,
get
for
there.
them back then, that was a pretty good all day event. You know, once you hitch the horses up in the morning, once you unhitch them in the evening, you know, you've been out there almost all day.
Mm-hmm. I rode 10 miles once.
Yeah, a cattle drive is a lot slower. You're covering maybe around to 3 to 4 miles. You know, every couple hours, just how many cows you have. Well, cattle trains are one of the hardest things. A lot of people don't realize how long it actually took them to get to one place to the other. The cows are real slow. You can't push them real fast. Or they're not going to go anywhere.
You guys have cattle up this way?
Oh, we have a few. We don't have a big herd of them. Right next door, he has a whole bunch of Angus. So we'll get to see Angus today.
So pretty.
I'm really excited for this winter. We're going to be taking out some few elk hunts, and I'm going to be packing them back in with their meat.
Wow.
That's going to be pretty fun.
How long do you guys go out for? Just the day?
Yeah, it's different. I mean, I try to, being a guy that goes in there and just picks up your meat, we charge them per day. So, if, you know, if they're 3 days out there, then we're definitely going to have to charge them for 3 days of riding all the way out there.
Sure.
But it really depends on where they get them at. You know, some people get them right off the road, and other people hike, you know, 15 miles in there and then actually get them another 5 miles deeper.
Wow. Do you haul sleds behind the horses for that?
No, we actually have pack horses, so I'll just lead a couple of the horses that you guys are riding, just lead them up to another horse of mine. I'll actually ride one horse and pony 2 horses.
Cool.
And the horses that are behind me, they have panions on them, and what panions are, you can load all your weight. So back in the day, if you were a cowboy riding to one ranch to the other, you'd have 2 horses, one for riding and one for packing. Yeah. And he carried your house was kind of your pack horse, had your blanket, your tent. Nice day today.
Mm-hmm.
of year is my favorite time of year to be out here. So yeah, it gets a little cold here and there, but you know, really your rides stay pretty nice and chill.
Come on.
We haven't got rain out here, maybe in 2 days, but you see how the shade kind of just keeps this mud.
Yeah.
Farther and farther, the colder it gets. This will actually turn into ice through here.
Oh wow.
And we don't want to end up looking like Bambi on ice.
No.
Yeah.
Alright.
You up for it, Amber?
Anything goes. You guys get a little nervous, put your feet in front of you and say whoa, and the horse will stop.
Okay.
Okay, you guys?
Oop. Oop.
We're going to go from here to that tree and then we're going to stop. There you go. Just put your feet in front of you and kick your horse a little bit like riding a bicycle, pedaling. Good word.
Oh my god. Oh my god, stop. Stop.
Whoa.
My butt is coming out of the saddle.
You're gonna hop a little bit.
Yeah, and it's just
My feet are not staying in my stirrups.
Yeah, you will, and that's just putting your more weight up there in front of you on your feet.
Okay.
See how we got him?
It's gonna bounce around. We're gonna make cowboys and cowgirls yet. Really nice chain of color through here. We're about to ride back into green. Like off to our left-hand side, we got all of that natural fall color coming in.
Oh yeah, it's gonna get real pretty. We came down on Saturday, and there was just a little bit of hint of color starting to come in, and boy,
we didn't have. I don't think we had snow on the mountains till Monday. So Shark's Tooth didn't have any snow on it, anything like that until this last week.
yeah, we came in. We actually drove through some snow up in the mountains coming in.
Nice. Well, this next Thursday is supposed to go ahead and have 80% chance of snow.
Mm-hmm. I believe it.
So it's gonna be pretty nice. So I'm pretty sure this is a barrow cactus, and I don't know how to get up here, or even this is elevation, but y'all see this round cactus?
Yep.
And that's the only thing I can say it is. If y'all look around, you'll see the other regular Colorado cactus that we have. But for somehow, we have a round cactus there. My guess is maybe a deer, there's a little deer trail right off to the right-hand side. I'm guessing a deer ate some grass on the other side of the mountain, came on this side. Mother Nature.
Mm-hmm. So where are you from, Houston?
Originally I was from Texas, but we trained so many horses, we kind of moved around all over the place. So originally I was from Texas, and some of my family live in Arizona now. I grew up and had a little time in Wyoming, New Mexico. You know, there's something about Colorado I don't think I'd ever leave.
I don't blame you.
Originally home state is Texas. I gotta claim Texas.
Nothing wrong with that.
The other day we came through here, and you could definitely hear an elk hollering out.
Oh,
Definitely burrowing through here. So
that's awesome.
it's that time of year where they're trying to find their mate.
Yep. Yep.
A lot of these bigger elk, they're on the other side of that mountain. It's real green on the other side. So this in 2008, they had a really bad fire on the other side of the mountain. And then when they were trying to control it, it jumped to this side. And when it jumped to this side, it just got out of control. Burnt all of this side of McFeed here that we're looking at.
Wow.
They needed to save a whole bunch of homes that were over there. So they had to jump it somewhere they could try to control it. But it did a lot worse than they wanted to.
Yeah.
One thing about a fire, once it's burning, it's going. And luckily for them, it was all BLM out here, so they weren't too worried about houses out here. Flintstone rock is right there behind us. Look in there, you can see little toes on the rock.
Okay. That's pretty cool.
Coyote right down there, you guys. See between the trees?
Got him.
Little coyote come looking up at us. We'll probably get around this bend. The dogs will probably see it.
Oh, I see him. See him, Barry?
He's trying to find him some afternoon lunch. Some prairie dogs.
I was in Breckenridge in the spring, and the fox were so damn tame that we were actually feeding them out of our hands. It took me a couple days to get them to do that, but after that I was feeding them French toast. They loved it.
You know, I got that one that lives close to my house. I feed dog food so much. Now he's comes close to the back door, making sure nobody's there to sneak in and get dog food. They're pretty cat-like. You know, once there's food around, they keep coming back.
Yep. I had altitude sickness like a son of a bitch up there.
Oh man, that'll definitely get you fast.
Yep. We were in Golden and Boulder the first time and didn't have any problems there, but Breckenridge just didn't work out too good. So far so good on this one. Oh.
There you go. The more you drive your feet in front of you here and just lean back in your saddle, your horse is gonna do all the work. Look where we're going. You oughta see that coyote yet?
Yep, he's moving.
We're playing the old trick on the coyote right now.
If I can get him on camera.
About 5 seconds, Rihanna's gonna see him. Oh, maybe not. Are they gonna miss him today?
There we go.
Oh, he's way out there still. They haven't seen him. Scooby-Doo! make our way all the way around this big field here.
Okay.
You never know what you see out in the opening right there. Coyote den has to be pretty close to here. You see them all the time. But I haven't ever found it yet. I definitely got something on the leash. Where I've seen a lot of those tarantulas at. Something about the open ground out here. They were really liking it the other day.
That's weird because you think they'd be vulnerable to birds and stuff out in the open.
You know, they were definitely moving pretty fast. They would move to one horse pile after the next, but all these little horse droppings, they'd move from one pile to the next. This is actually our land that we rode back into now. This is called the prairie dog field.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
We're just not used to letting horses pass. He's wondering what you're doing. He'll let you if you just
I just wanted to kind of spin around and have her check my camera lens real quick.
spin around. Okay. Just gotta make you spin around. They're not used to it. Anyway. There we go.
Nope.
Make this way.
How's it look?
Oh.
You see it? Does it look like it's filming right?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a pain in the ass when you got something on your forehead.
I think if I strap one underneath my dog, that'd be kind of interesting.
Oh, it's awesome to watch them on dogs.
I saw a video of a squirrel that took off with somebody's GoPro once. That was pretty interesting footage.
I imagine it was. Prairie dog. Squirrel just running around with it. I'm definitely going to get one when I go up there to all those different hunts that we're going to be going on. You never know with these guys. They can say, yeah, we caught them on the other side of this field, but, you know, they all kind of moved around a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of curious, you know, what actually ride up to, because you never know what your hunting site's going to be like.
Trail cameras are damn nice too. They got them now where they'll send you a notification as soon as something goes off on it, and it'll go right to your phone. Some of them take videos.
We set a trail camera out here last year because we had a bear, and we kept missing it. You know, we'd see its footprints. You know, our horses would be on high alert the whole time we were out here riding, but we could never see this bear. We knew he was pretty big, and we got him on game camera. He was all of it. He was all up in black bear. So we know that bull black bear is still hanging around.
Well, if you get a camera, you know, the GoPros are pricey.
Yep.
They're coming out with a Hero 10, which is the newest one. This is a 9, and you can turn it on and off with your phone. You can watch it from your phone and see what it's video recording. So you could actually leave it out in the field
And you actually record it.
and turn it on. Yep. But the 10s have a Bluetooth remote now, so you don't have to use your phone, which is pretty handy.
That's gonna be, you know, I even like using my phone, especially if I strap to my dog. At least I know it's seeing anything.
Mm-hmm. The S21 has the best camera for a phone, hands down, so far that I've seen.
Right.
I lost mine. It got stolen from a football game last Monday.
Oh man.
So I'm kind of sad I don't have it on this trip, because it takes some damn good pictures. They're pretty durable though. I dropped this one in an ice hole I've had it in the water without a case. It's 44 feet down. That's okay. Pretty simple to use.
Try another try?
Yeah. I need to lean it back a little bit.
Try to keep your feet more still there. You'll feel more comfortable.
There
you go.
Am I supposed to be scattering?
Yeah, you're doing good.
Amber, hold on to the back of
My
your saddle
thing
and
is
the front
too,
of it.
these are too long. I have no nothing.
Now you're hold on to the back of your saddle.
That's not the proper way though. I'd like to learn the proper way, but I don't know.
Yeah, it takes a lot of riding, you know. I make it look easy sitting down on my saddle. I do a lot of rides out here. I rode horses so much. And bareback is really where you learn your balance at. 'Cause then when you put your saddle on, it's the same balance.
Yeah, you look very comfortable. I'm just trying to figure out like.
Yeah, I mean, I'm riding saddle bronc horses and riding bareback horses. You know, riding a regular saddle horse is pretty nice.
This is probably one of the most comfortable saddles I've been in. Show us some tricks.
Where do you think you're going, man? Slow down, slugger. Wow.
Like, yeah, I don't really know this mare too well, so I can't do all the tricks off of her. You wouldn't know what I was asking. Nice little shade coming over McFeed out there.
Did I trip?
No, that's because I know. That's a pretty girl bite.
I'm surprised mine passed him by. A little chunky.
Oh yeah, I even use Chunky once in a while for my rides out here. It's just because he's good to lead off of, he's good to follow.
Yeah, he rides good.
It all depends on your group as well. You know, some of the group, they just want to be really close to each other. You know, stay right in behind each other. Quiet out here. There's not even that much livestock running around.
I think that's what I love the most is the quietness.
Oh man, it's so peaceful out here.
Yeah, you
I
got
take 4 rides a day, never get tired of it.
just get time to think and get reconnected.
I'm about to go to Arizona for a week, and I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna like that heat. I've been living in Colorado so long, man. It feels nice out here.
Yeah, I think I'm a fan of this climate as well.
Yeah, I think the Little Mankins Valley, that's why they call it the resting spot. It's, you know, it's a pretty nice little valley. You climb up the mountain, you know, you get to some altitudes, but then you can get, you know, pretty back low down here and
Yep.
and be on a pretty good flat table. Mesa Verde actually means green table in English. The Spanish call it Mesa Verde, or green table is the green table. And that's what the Anasazi called it. When they first moved there, it was full of turkey, a lot of wildlife, a lot of small game, a lot of rabbits.
Do any trout fishing?
You know, the Dolores has a really nice, the Dolores River has really nice fishing through there.
We're right on the campground there.
You can go right in it. You know, I think the river's pretty low right now. But
It
you
is.
can still catch you a pretty, you know, fly fishing right there is pretty good. Go to McFeed Lake, it's a little low, but they're still catching a lot of fish in there.
We actually fished McPhee a little bit ago, and we had a couple bites, but
Yeah, they definitely like the green lures out there. Something about the green, they really like that green hitting the water. Caught a lot of fish right there in those little green spinners. And fishing out of boats is always really nice.
Oh yeah.
From shore fishing.
We do some kayak fishing. We kayak rivers in Iowa because there's so many of them.
Yeah. You know, Lake Jackson, if you guys are trying to kayak, it's a really nice lake. It's not real big either. You can go around the whole thing a day. You know, especially if you start in the morning, just kind of fish all that morning. Pretty nice little. It's a little dam they built, but they made a lake on the other side of it to catch a lot of fish.
Okay.
You can tell the ground's kind of getting frozen now at the bottom. You know, even out here when it's been really, the sun's been out today. You see all the wet spots around. The water can't just really soak into the ground this time of year. You know, Colorado starts knowing, hey, it's starting to get cold now. Keep your ground warm. So a lot of these plants are not going to take in any more water. There's a really cool water bowl up here. I call it a water bowl. It's actually been made by the water rushing into this rock. If you guys don't mind getting off your horses, you can hike up to it. You can't really ride up to it on horseback. It's kind of a hard rock, but I'll take you guys around to it in a minute.
Cool.
Y'all want to see it? A lot of cow bones floating around out here. Probably what happened, they were up top and kind of just washed down. Found a really nice deer buck out here earlier this year. It was just a nice little shed, still fully intact, still had both horns.
Nice.
So I had to rope that and drag that down with me.
Yeah, we got shed hunting videos on our channel.
I'm gonna have to tune in to watch, see how my ride was.
Yeah, I'll have to get it to the editor, Nick, and hunting season's starting full swing.
That's gonna pick up pretty fast. You guys do a lot of hunting videos as well?
Yep. Fishing, hunting, anything outdoors.
Nice.
And we're not just strictly, Western Iowa. It's just we're based out of Western Iowa. Just some guys working with hogs.
I really think a lot of people need to see, how it is to hunt and fish.
Absolutely.
People have never even seen it, so it does help them. When I get people that really never been on the back of the horse and they're scared, and as soon as we get them on, about an hour into it, it's the best thing in their life.
Yep.
I think people need to see more of that.
That's what we try to do. We try to show them a little bit of everything that we do. We like. It's mostly just for fun. We're not professional.
Yeah.
We just love it outdoors.
All right, I'll come through here. Don't try to hold on to this tree. So kind of use your arm and let this tree kind of sweep you across here. See, I'm just gonna put my arm up. It's gonna sweep across me there.
Hear that, Perry? Put your arm up like this for this tree. Don't try to grab a hold of it.
You don't want to get pulled off.
Good work. So now we're here into the middle of the forest. This thing right here was pretty hard to clear this year. A lot of falling down trees were in my trail. It took about 2 hours to clear it with a chainsaw, and I still haven't got up that way.
Oh.
Lean forward, let your horse climb. You want to lean forward, hang on to your saddle horn. Your saddle horn is what's right there in front of you. You'll feel your horse climbing underneath you, and that's It's natural.
Good boy.
Good work, guys.
Good. Nice job, Chunk. Yeah, we're actually pretty popular in Afghanistan.
Just showing people that never seen it over there.
Yeah,
I'd be surprised if people have never seen hunting or even horseback riding or even outdoors.
yeah, that's exactly right. Just the culture and what we do over here is so crazy, Tim.
You know, we can actually do a lot of things we're not even allowed to.
And Texas seems to like us.
Texas is very, everybody thinks of Texas as the greatest outdoor place, but now you got a lot of cities in there.
Yeah.
You know, Dallas, Houston, they got a lot of younger group of people have never, they've worked all their whole lives, never been on the outdoors. So seeing the outdoors has to be really nice for them. I can see why they do it.
Mm-hmm. Kind of started out as a hobby and then joined the group a year ago.
There you go.
And we all work together or been friends for a long time.
Yeah, if I get me a GoPro, then I can just make you guys some videos. What
Yep.
I find out here.
You absolutely could. You could send it to me. I'll give you my information.
I mean, that's one thing about working in the guide business is, we never know what we're going to run into. Especially taking up, those pack trips.
Oh yeah, if you get some shots of some bear or the elk, oh my gosh, that'd be fantastic.
And I definitely know I will. I'll be riding through a couple snowstorms as well. And that's pretty cool, to see two horses fully packed up, loading out.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've only got to do it one other time, and that was last year. They're after that coyote. There you go. There you go. You don't have to look straight up with your head there. Kind of give yourself balance. You got to think of yourself walking down that cliff. You can't take your eyes off of it. You're really about to like this next part. Whoever wants to get off their horse and come look at that, just rock right here. We'll get off right here and I'll tie your horses up for a second.
Okay.
The rock's good looking right there, but you can't ride through it on horseback. But I figure I should show you guys this because everybody likes the outdoors.
Heck yeah.
I'm kind of curious to see how this got made. Oh no. I got you there.
Oh,
It's a good stop for your legs as well.
what the hell was that? You want to step out?
If you don't want to get off your horse, you don't have
No,
to.
I can't.
so,
That's- I'm good.
Here, give me this.
Oh, you're taking that?
How are you still working on
Set his
tonight?
tie out?
You're
Mhm.
gonna be asleep.
Let's go ahead and wrap these around
Okay.
where they're not tight.
Yeah, it's pretty nice to have all these bushes around because they like eating on them, so they don't leave that far.
Oh,
All right, you guys.
yeah. Get a chance to move your legs a little bit.
The car key in my car.
I had to make the nice, entrance here. I get to the top of this rock on the other side, you'll actually see what I've been calling the water bowl. Just stay close to it and kind of let you climb up it. Your needs me how you made this water bowl here. And usually it can be filled with water through there. So imagine a lot of small game will come up here and drink and kind of see the whole ridge as well, just by sitting on this rock.
That's pretty awesome.
Can you imagine how much you can see?
Wow, that's so pretty.
So all the old buses that way down there in the canyon, they're actually going to make a bridge out of buses.
No shit.
Yeah, so you just drive across buses. A dream of this. Man, all this ranch here, it's been here since the early 50s. They got here and they moved in with wagons. They moved in with here, and actually they were the first homesteaders to actually get that valley there.
Huh.
They almost own all of Weber. That's that big mountain we're looking at this way.
That's beautiful.
Crazy. That's a lot of land. Beautiful.
That's actually all of ours, and this is ours, and come back this other way is the ranches, and the ranch is sitting on 525 acres.
Wow.
So they have a pretty big spread. And I can ride one end of it and just want to keep riding. And the good thing is you can ride all up in the BLM all day, and you really don't see anybody either. I've only ever seen one other person out here walking it. They actually came from another trailhead way out over there and were actually walking down here. That's the only person I've ever seen.
Man, it's pretty.
Yeah, so I thought I'd show you guys a little water.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's
So when you guys
awesome.
are going down, always think of butt first. It's better than head first.
Yeah.
You'll see here when your horses go downhill. That's what they put a lot on their weight in on the back end. Because they know if they do go to fall, it's all going to fall gravity. You know, I think if you were an Anasazi or an old cowboy right there, that'd be a nice little watering hole spot every once in a while.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, after a rainstorm. This way. All right, so when we start to go down, we're gonna put our feet in front of us, push on our saddle horn, and look where we're going. Think of yourself hiking down this hill. If you close your eyes, you're not helping your horse know which way to go. I like to look at that rock right there in front of me. What that's gonna do is just keep my horse saying, hey, we're going down this little hill. The horse is gonna stay nice and slow, and just keep pushing on your saddle horn, pushing your feet out there in front of you. Good work. Once y'all get down here and you guys can see that gate, start looking at that gate way up in here in front of you. You want to turn around? It's a pretty good angle. Watching them come down. Work. No man left behind. Look at old Hank taking sure steps going down.
Oh boy, Perry. Nice job, Hank.
Nice job, team. We're on the saddle for life now. Welcome to being a cowboy. I'm guessing they have like water cases or like snow cases you can put them in, so when you are getting snowed on, you're not getting your camera wet.
They're waterproof.
Oh, that's even more handy.
Yeah, you can, they say 44 feet. I wouldn't
Well,
push it all the way to the
thinking about
limit.
riding in the snow with them.
Oh yeah, you wouldn't have to worry about that.
Should be fine.
We take them fishing and hunting. I mean, it's sometimes it's snowing and raining on us too. You can put them in like a silicone sleeve. It just goes around like a phone case pretty much, and that'll give you a little extra protection. The Hero 9 actually records in 4K.
Oh, wow.
So real high def. It's beautiful, even compared to the Hero 8. It's hands down the best, but they say the 10, I don't think it has any better quality recording, but it just has that Bluetooth option. But it's not expensive for being a new camera. We thought we were going to be in this like 600 or 700s. It's only like 400 some.
That's nice. They keep them retail pretty nice. You guys, this is where we just started at a minute ago. We were way up there.
Wow.
Rode straight down it. We're going to higher elevation now. We're gonna ride back. You guys are gonna feel like we're going home, but we're not gonna go home. We're gonna take a right once we get close to the house and actually go up to Hawk's Nest. We took out a group of 23 this year. That was a big family reunion. That was pretty interesting. You know, we'd be right here and looking back all the way at the gate out there and we're still moving.
Yeah, we're out here for a family reunion. I got family from California, Texas, Oregon. We're the Iowans.
You know, this is the Four Corners. Everybody meets up here.
It's about the same distance for all of us. The Texas, Bruce, he said it was about the same, and Oregon.
Yeah, I mean, you like Oregon, you know, Colorado trails, you know, that's why I like Maine, because a lot of these surrounding towns were actually made because of the Colorado Trail.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they were on these trails from Oregon, from Texas, and actually, you know, this is a good middle spot. You know, they could rest their horses because there was an army base. Fort Lewis is, you know, right there in Hesperus.
Yep.
They say Durango is where it was, but it wasn't Durango. It was Fort. It was right outside of Hesperus. That's where the original fort is. Durango's made, you know, the new fort over there that they let guests go in, people go and see. So the old one's right outside of Hesperus.
Okay.
So you see this cable coming through here. This is probably some kind of mining cable. We're probably trying to pull something up this canyon at one point. Don't know where it starts or where it ends.
Oh yeah.
We kind of just lose the tail end of it right here, and I imagine it's in the ground somewhere. We just can't see it. And who knows what they were trying to pull down here on cables.
Oh shit, yeah, it could have been lumber.
They could have got a wagon stuck and had to pull the wagon out, or lumber. You don't ever know. A lot of these places, you know, it looks like somebody did cut something through here at one point. Well, this is real flat, so maybe somebody did try to maybe put a homestead little house right here. That little tree make you smell good for later. Little pine trees.
Mm-hmm. Love them. Nothing better than a fresh cut Christmas tree.
Yep.
Perry, you want to wear the camera for a little bit when we get to a place? You want to wear the camera for a little while? Amber? Losers. What's that?
What's that?
What?
You say something back there, buddy?
What'd you say, Perry?
Trevor?
What'd you say?
Said, well, I'm at the back, so it's not going to be that interesting.
Oh,
Why not?
Yeah.
You see the same things I'm saying.
might be more interesting. You
Yeah.
might see some wild action in the back. All right, so if you try to hold yourself this right rock, this tree won't get you. So try to push yourself off to the left, and then you won't hit that tree off to your right. Shoot your balance off that way. Play a little bit of limbo. These trees are pretty soft. Give it more of the experience. I actually found a really old medicine bottle right through here. It was kind of cool to find. We were riding along and I guess, hey, what's that bottle? I looked down and that's a pretty old bottle. It doesn't have a date on it, but you can tell it's from that century.
I bet you guys will find stuff here and there as time goes by.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Stuff washes away.
everybody at this ranch has found different things.
He said the hell back.
He said, no. You've already tried this game once.
That's all right, buddy. You're in charge.
It's like your guide has no clue where he's going. I have a lot of little guys get up here and every once in a while I'll just put their horses up front. I'm like, you guys lead the way, and they think they're actually going, you know, the right way, and their horses take them the right way. You know, especially I have two horses called Spirit and Dog, and they're for my 6 and 7 year olds, and they do great out here already.
That's fantastic.
Even if you wanted to get in the back and climb up this hill, you'll see, you get to see all the horses climbing in front of you.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I mean, it's a climb up all the way up to it. And it looks a lot more sketchy than it actually is. So I imagine on camera it'll actually look like we went through somewhere pretty rough. I tell everybody we already went through a lot steeper through there. Funny, we only get phone service out here. I just got invited to 3 different birthday parties. I'm like, I ain't gonna make either one. These horses can't wait for supper time.
And you're like, yep, get this guy off me so I can go eat.
And then he's gonna have to unsaddle us and get in that feed truck and feed everybody. This morning or this afternoon, we got back from the cow sale and I was trying to gather everybody with the truck, and they just kept following me like, "This is the feed truck. What are you doing?" So that ridge up there in front of us, we'll be on top of it here in a minute or so. We'll take a little trail and we'll kind of just zigzag up it. They're called switchback.
Okay.
We'll be on top of that little ridge going that way. So if you want to kind of change back, you can kind of just hold yourself right here until the bike crosses you.
Whoop.
It's all good. You can spot. All right, everybody, just let him ride by. Follow me. There you go. Just keep following me. There you go. You're right in front of you. You want to do this.
Yeah, my horse doesn't want to wait. No. Remember, lean forward and hold on to your horn. Perry, lean forward. Hold. There you go. Kind of put your weight on your legs. Nope. Kick them straight out and then lean forward. There you go. There you go. There you go. Just like that.
Get it, guys.
Yep. Good boy, Chunky. Good boy. Yeah, he likes to ride right on the ass, doesn't he? He's like one of those drivers you just don't like behind you. Juniper Berry. Whoa. 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 Ooh.
Oh. There you go. Pull that up. Oh. Come on.
Kick him a little bit. Nah, he's telling you to get the hell out of his way. I think he likes to be up front. Oh. Oh. Oh.
He's trying to bite the tail line.
Yeah, I don't want that.
Once they get to the top, they realize, hey, it's pretty relaxing up here. You can actually get with your horse and actually get where you actually trust you. Somewhere they tie your ground. The natives used to take their horses to the river, and that's how they used to break. I wouldn't want to be in the water with this big of an animal. It does work in a way. You don't have to keep enough water, a little bit too deep of water. It does scare your horse. It's got to be the right amount of water for them.
Yeah, they like to lunge in it.
Funny to me, all the firewood you find up here cut. If somebody cut it, was like, ah, too hard to make it come back down. I'll come up here with a chainsaw and cut it all up and pack it down with horses.
We'll be, we're gonna stay in Dolores tonight, and then we head out in the morning. We've been all over.
Montezuma's pretty good to eat at. You guys are over there in Dolores, kind of like a beautiful Mexican restaurant. It's right offside the river. You guys can eat a meal and look at the river as well.
Okay. Yeah, I've seen that one a few times. Actually, I think that's the one Richard wanted to eat at.
And then another good one is Whistler's Walk right there. Whistler, I think it's called Whistler Walk. It's
Okay.
a little scratch kitchen, so everything's real homemade, but it's super good food there.
That's what we like. How's the camera look, Perry?
Huh?
How's the camera look?
Good.
Okay. You enjoying it? Nervous? Scared? Doing good? You're doing awesome. Nothing to it. This has by far been the most favorite thing I've ever done on vacation. Parasailing was pretty cool too. Oh, ATVing is always a good time. This is more peaceful and relaxing. It's not so crazy and loud. chunk. That is gorgeous. Don't pull up on his reins. That makes him want to stop. That's why he keeps fighting you. What do you think of that? Mr. Houston?
I feel like pictures won't do justice.
Yo, you guys seeing it?
That's the best part, is that it's in your brain. Come on.
Come on, junkie.
Come on, Sean.
Not done yet. We're actually climbing. Mine gets stuck in the second gear on. This guy's jumping. Let me go ahead.
I don't have any choice.
You guys come back, you know, during my summer months, I have a ride, Echo Basin. You guys are trying to find a lot of mountain rides. That's where it's at there.
Okay. Well, I'll get your information.
Yeah, we'll get our flyer. And I think you guys would really enjoy our tribal park ride. That's 5 hours down the canyon.
Oh, God, yeah.
You know, if you guys all ride well enough, 5-hour ride, you're gonna enjoy it. You can see, you know, where all that fire was up here. BLM's all like, we're not gonna clean it, but if you want firewood, you know where it's at.
Makes sense.
They're not, you know, their shell guys are not gonna come in here and clean up all this dead fall. I wonder how big an elk feels looking down at all this valley. You know, it's always so high up on a mountain like this, looking at all great views.
Mm-hmm.
The animals have it made.
little mountain out in the shade, it's actually Moab, Utah. You see it on those clouds straight in front of us. Barely can see it this time of day. That's actually Moab.
Okay.
That's Utah out there. That's one of the
Way
first
out.
big mountains going into Moab. Going into Moab over there. Get the name of the mountain itself, but it's actually a Moab.
Okay. Beautiful.
So the archers are somewhere way out in there. You can't even see them. You know, imagine being like Butch Cassidy's Sundance Kid. Shark's Tooth, Telluride. You know, those were those towns that they were, you know, at a lot. So they could just ride straight across from an angle like this, all the way back into the hole in the wall. And you know, hole in the walls only do this way, you know, straight. So once you were on the top of Shark's Tooth, mountains out there, you could just keep riding to get back to your hole in the wall there. So it's kind of curious to actually see how much riding they had to do. And being an outlaw, you get up high like this, you can kind of see where you need to get down to actually get down to your house.
Yep.
All right, you guys, we're gonna go down this rock. It's gonna feel like we're gonna go off the face, but we're not. We're just gonna ride around like we've been going. Watch out, here, on that.
Remember, lean back a little bit, Amber.
Come on. Somebody take the way. There you go. And your horse might turn around and go on the same trail we came down. Just take them and pull them this way like you're driving a car. There you go. There you go. Use your feet like you're riding a bicycle.
Can I come this way?
Yep. He's gonna take you down a good way. He knew that you were unsure about that, so he said, "All right, we're gonna go down this way."
And I love him for that.
You're in good hands with Allstate.
I think the next horse we get, I'm gonna name Allstate.
There you go. This is absolutely wonderful. I'm so glad you guys were still letting people ride.
Yeah, you know, my boss is Scott, the guy you talked to. He's gonna be taking the rides. Like I'm gonna be gone for like 3-4 days in Arizona, so he's gonna take all the rides. But he's doing there. He's trying to cut them down. I learned that from mules, you know, how to kick. Give me a little kick. There you go. He's starting to start eating on you. Don't be scared to ride him. Your horse is like, man, don't you know we're going home?
Yeah, he's like, don't steer me.
I think it probably was.
That tree's getting pretty. You know, my fun is we're going down, we ride up the other side and come down, and I have friends behind me. I'll just push the trees. And we'll be riding straight down cliffs. I'll just be pushing the tree, and the tree's going fast. You know, they're all just dead roots anyway, so we'll give them a little push, they fall.
Yep.
I know they all trip on it, kind of.
A lot of the times is why we see a lot more sticks in our trail is actually from the bear being out there and actually trying to throw sticks. Trying to find grub worms, you know, more spiders, stuff like that for them to eat. But they've been in a drought, so those black bears are definitely trying to find food. There's not much food left in that one. It's a really great drop off straight down there. It's a, I mean, I can only ride it one person ride. Ride straight down the canyon up through some water runs back.
Okay.
Real steep, a lot of sketchy places, but it's real nice to live.
That's
I like to do a lot of exploring, then you know your land.
Yep. I really miss doing this. And it's holding up pretty good.
Get out the way! You're the one that stepped there. Watch out, he might trot on you. I do too. These ranch dogs do have to get tough. Especially the ones that,
Oh yeah.
especially the ones that stop right in front of the horse.
Yep.
I mean, I love my little dog. He's way down there, and he's gonna explore all day, you know, way off in the distance. I think it's a perfect name for him. 'Cause I'm always like, "Where are you?"
Better than last time.
Takes so much for drops all of it.
What's amazing to me is all the sticks that are just laying around all the burnt trees that didn't burn.
Yeah, I mean, it was so, you know, they had, you know, and then it rained. It was raining as well, so.
Wow. Okay.
It was fire was out of control, and that's what really put it out was the rain. But when the rain happened, well, you had a lot of trees falling, so mudslides were really bad. You know, 2010 they had a really lot of bad mudslides through here. So a lot of these trees that are actually down here have actually been higher up.
Okay.
Washed down. I mean, we used to have several different ways to come up this cliff here, and now there's just but one. I mean, yeah, if you really wanted to, you could go hike up it on the other side. But it definitely takes a balance.
Scooby.
I'm surprised the rattlesnakes haven't been out this year.
I saw one the other day at Mesa Verde.
Okay. Was it greener or what did I actually say rattlesnake?
It was just right next to one of the trails, and I heard it rattle, and it took off. It's only about 2.5 foot.
Yeah, I mean that's, you know, for one reason the Colorado rattlesnakes I've seen them just like you're talking about, you know, 3 foot, 2.5 feet.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and they're mostly green. I've seen them, you know, and I'm like, that's a rattlesnake, and you know, it's blending into the grass.
Yeah, this one was a little greener.
I don't know if it's just this altitude up here makes them have a little bit of unique color to them. But you know, down there in Texas, especially riding on the ride up here where it's real dry, heck, you're gonna run. You know, everybody don't think there's rattlesnakes in Texas, but we got them.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You go high enough on a dry country. You go. We have rattlesnake den.
Yep.
I don't see a lot of that around here. You ride something across flat, you can hear the rattlesnake.
Yeah, what amazed me is how many people were walking by that son of a bitch didn't even see him.
Right?
Gal that was behind me, she's like, well, you have really good eyes. I didn't even see that. Ground was moving, lady.
Tourists, but they would walk by something, not see it until it bit them.
Yeah. I was checking one of my hog sites. I race hogs.
Yeah.
And there's fox snakes in Iowa, and they get up to 4 feet long. I mean, they get big, and they look like the size of radiator hoses around. And I had one that was in a load and chute next to some hydraulic hoses on a lift.
Yeah.
And I was walking by and I thought, oh, they put a new hydraulic line on that. And I'm like, that ain't right. And I looked and I was like, holy shit. That was a big old snake. They're protected in Iowa.
Well, what are they called?
Fox snakes?
Fox snake. I don't know if I've ever seen one. Poisonous?
Nope. Nope, they would bite, but
They're just kind of like a grass snake. They'll bite you and
Yep.
definitely leave a mark.
I got him on the page. I sent a picture and a video of him.
There you go.
Good boy. Good boy.
Alright. So on our way home right now, there's gonna be no racing. You guys, we're in no hurry to get off. We're in no hurry to get you guys to leave. I have to try not to race on the way home. I know it's gonna be real tempting, but hey, no racing on the way home. But then the next people that don't want to race, the horses are still gonna race. So they want to go home just as much as they do. They know there's food waiting, their friends waiting.
Nope, I'm in no hurry. What do we got?
Yeah, but all the dogs they cut, right? Oh, maybe they got something like that. That fox is getting pretty brave, so maybe they finally got them a little taste of fox. Now, I don't think they would actually catch that fox. It's a pretty good size. So that's telling me he's probably a male or a female. Those dogs get closer, he's definitely gonna whoop them. Oh, have y'all ran across any wolf packs yet?
No.
Denver's supposed to have them, and Yellowstone has them back now.
So I was up in Canada, what, 2 years ago, and we were heading up to the general store.
Yep.
And had one run across the road. I thought it was a bear.
Right.
He was black.
Big.
And that son of a bitch was as high as the pickup truck that was coming at him. He was big. I thought, was that a damn wolf? And Dave's mom was with me, and she's like, yeah, I think so. And I was like, well, so much for walking around.
Yeah, no, and that's what I'm worried about. That's what I'm worried about Colorado, especially a lot of these tourist spots around here. We get a lot of campers, a lot of people that have their little kids out there camping.
Yep.
A wolf pack's gonna sneak in and grab it and take off. You don't even know what happened. That's how fast they are.
Yeah, they're pretty damn nasty.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's a reason why the ranchers took out the grizzly bears and the wolves in this area. You know, the grizzly bears were huge. So were some of the wolves out here, but the cowboys and the locals definitely had to go round them all up. A wolf pack takes down cows pretty easy.
Oh yeah.
And even our horses, if we got that one young horse we had a wolf pack, we had to always be watching him. You know, a bigger horse, yeah, they try to stay a little distance, but they still can get kicked. But it's nothing for a full-grown wolf to take down a horse this size.
You guys have any mules or donkeys around for him?
We have one mule, but he's used to seeing coyotes. You get a mule, even if they're trained to kill a wolf. They're trained to kill a coyote. Half the time those wolves are bigger. You know, a donkey can't, you know, he can't fend himself if there's 3 of them fighting.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's how they usually
A
are.
coyote don't do that way. You know, they'll all attack, not all together. A wolf pack, they're all talking to each other. You know, they're kind of like these 3 dogs. They're all gonna, you know, just swarm, not at once. And all one's gonna go in, the other one's going into a different angle.
Yeah, they tried to lead you to them. Yeah, where they're waiting.
Yeah, a wolf pack's gonna put that meal out in the middle of a field where there's, you know, 8 wolves just sitting around waiting.
Yeah, we saw a video on TikTok of a wolf pack going after a guy's dog chained up to his porch.
Yeah.
And they actually snapped his chain when they pulled him off. I mean, they just ripped him away and carried him up and snap, gone. Poor dog.
And the worst is the dude sitting there videoing.
I think it was a doorbell camera, actually. Yeah.
Okay. That's a little bit better than
Yeah, that would have been brokenhearted to see that.
just be sitting there videoing. You tape your dog, you know he's about to get surrounded. I've
Yep.
seen, you know, this dog, you know, the coyotes will try to do that to him, but he's real smart. So like the coyotes, a female coyote, what she'll do is a male dog, she'll try to, you know, lead him out there to the coyote. Coyote back. So this big yellow dog, he ain't got any nuts, so he's real smart. You know, that he'll let that female lead him halfway into the group, and then he'll circle around the back side. And actually, he can actually have this. So he actually has the upper hand that way, and the coyotes don't know what's going on.
Yep.
And he's a coyote hunting some buck. He'll run off from the back porch where he hears the coyote, just go after him. It kind of teaches it. I mean, I have a younger dog as well, and he's gonna learn all about coyote hunting. But he survived 5 days out here when he took off when I first got him. Five days out in the wild.
That's pretty good.
And he ran behind us where we're at, and there's nothing up there. So I imagine he found a little place like that watering bowl. And, well, I imagine there's more places out there with water.
Do you have more people coming to ride today?
I don't think so, but it's already around that time of day. Even if they call, even if they left a message when we were gone, I'm gonna try to schedule them for tomorrow. You know, it's kind of hard. Like if it was a group of 3, then we'd already be saddled. But only maybe another hour maybe of sunlight.
Yeah.
And it starts getting cold around 6 o'clock.
Oh yeah.
And you don't want to keep your horses. You don't want to keep your horses sick. They're just kind of like us. Once you get a little heat on them, it helps our immune system. Just don't just keep, you know, letting them sweat and get cold. The big Percheron mare there, she's our draft horse. During the winter, we pull the carts off of her. The dogs are showing off what they can do to her. Hey, no. See how they all work into a pack and push her?
Mm-hmm. One time I was riding a barrel horse.
Yeah.
And that son of a bitch, we were about 1.5 miles from home, and that horse just wanted to go back, and that son of a bitch ran in a full stride.
You know, once they, you know, that's why I tell everybody, they don't realize what we call, cowboys call it barn sour. You know, these horses right now, like you can tell, they're all going to want to go back to the barn. That's why I'm going to take them way over here first, and then kind of lead them off that way. Because then it's not, first thing we do is just run back to the barn. You know, even this little mare, if I drop my hand, see how much faster she starts walking to the barn. So it's really easy for a horse to come barn sour. Cool. All right, guys. Watch yourself coming down. That mud's a little slick.
Okay.
Going down, buddy. Watch yourself coming down as well. That mud's a little slick.
Oh. I got that on camera. I got it on camera. That was beautiful. Blooper reel.
Have that one at the very first clip. Make people watch it. That's how I know what video it is.
Oh, wonderful.
Alright. No one else brought horn bags? Just one person with a horn bag?
I think my phone's still up in the saddle horn.
Yep, it still is.
Rode really good up there.
That was a really nice ride, guys. I
Yeah.
appreciate you guys coming with us today.
Oh, we appreciate you having us. It was beautiful. It's absolutely wonderful.
I tell everybody, if you didn't like your ride, my name was not Houston.
Just tell everybody you're Gabe Lindsay. That's what we used to do in high school.
Oh, that's better. Oh, chickens. Yay.
I was going to unsaddle these horses before we. We're in no hurry to check you guys out.
Okay.
There's the ride. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Rustler's Roost, Man Coast, Colorado.